Hey, I'm in the kitchen eating a power bowl and my nose is just red. I did not know it would be this spicy. You're probably wondering, what are you doing? Like, why are you filming this? I don't know either. I already had coffee, so I was like, I need to eat something before I try more coffee. So I'm eating this. You know when something's so hot, you go, I am my own pet peeve. Oh, it does have the spice level on the front. 3 out of 5. Girl, I get that 7 out of 5. You know what makes this kind of fun though? You can pretend you're on hot ones. Be like, Chris, I don't know if I can go any further.
We have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context. So we'll show you the picture. You just tell us the bigger story.
I can barely see it. That's me and Selena Gomez. Yeah, she's a really great friend of mine.
Up next.
That's me on the set of my new movie. It was really fun working with Timothy. Chalamet. See, I can't even talk. And I'm spitting everywhere. Welcome to my new kitchen. It's still very, very echoey. But this is gonna be fun. I have a Keurig. Of course, gotta have a good Keurig. But we're gonna try some YouTuber coffee brands. We're gonna try 3, and then we're gonna go on a trip in our favorite rocket ship to try the Charlie. Which I know that's not like her coffee brand, but I never tried it, so I'd like to try it. It'd be fun. At Dunkin'. They came in pretty quickly, all of these. Are these full-on beans? Yes, they are. They, in fact, are. Okay, we'll figure that out when we get to it. I'm gonna be using like this little reusable filter on my Keurig. It makes coffee very strong. Very strong. So we have unicorn coffee. Unique, I guess it's like unique unicorn. Okay, I get it. This is from Shawn Johnson. If you don't know, she was in the Olympics, but now she's a YouTuber. I love the packaging, very pretty. I like the matte. They all went for a good matte. Chamberlain coffee. I love the aesthetic of this. I got like the most basic of each coffee. And we got coffee from Jacksepticeye, who is Irish. We love anything Irish. This is automatically my favorite because it's Irish, because Niall Horan is Irish and everyone that I like is Irish. I can tell that this is probably gonna be the strongest. Let's try the unique corn. Did they say like unique corn or what? I don't know. So this is the medium dark roast, bold with notes of toffee, cinnamon, and dark chocolate. That sounds good. You know how you look up a recipe online and then you get on the website with the recipe and then you have to scroll 8 pages before you get to the actual recipe because they're telling their life story? That's what this is, but it's on the back of the coffee. My obsession with coffee began when I was on tour as an Olympic athlete. Sometimes I would get really homesick, but no matter where I traveled, when I found a cool coffee shop, it felt like home. When my husband Andrew and I started dating, our most meaningful conversations happened over coffee. I thought she was about to say, our most meaningful conversations were about coffee. Religion, politics, the meaning of life? No. Coffee. Do you like the cherry notes or the chocolate notes? That's the one question where you find your hubba. So we combined our love of coffee and connection, and unicorn coffee was born. Sip extraordinary, live extraordinary. Okay. Ooh, I have a NutriBullet, so I wonder if I can do that with this. That smells good. I'm gonna look it up to make sure so I don't break my NutriBullet. Can you grind coffee beans? Can to TOU in a NutriBullet. Yep, that was already one of the suggestions. Not only can you use it to grind your coffee beans, but you can also use it as a blender for many other ingredients. Iconic. Okay. Whoa. be like popcorns. Me try. Y'all did not just see me try to smell it through the plastic. Round of applause. Yeah, see, it's like all dirt. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. I don't know exactly how to use it. Get a mug. We're gonna use my sister got me this for Christmas. Subscribe, y'all. Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life? That's what you call support. Okay, cute. Okay, here we go, people. We'll wait for it to cool just a tad bit and we'll try it. Oh, it's hot. If anyone says the word hot, burning, fire, sun, dress, red, Jonas, cold, even, I think of So I was thinking like whether I should put creamer in here or not, but I don't think I'm gonna put creamer. Maybe we might put a little bit of creamer, but we just want to see how it tastes. This will be just like a wine tasting. You can definitely taste the chocolate. Let's see. I'm saying I can taste the chocolate when it's probably like 2 droplets of chocolate in the whole bag. Coffee, cinnamon, and dark chocolate. I shouldn't look at that before I try it. I like look at it and I'm like, I taste the chocolate, like the chocolate notes. Even without creamer, it has like a sweet kind of taste. I like it. It's very hard for me to not like coffee. Well, some of it's not good, but it's pretty hard to get me to be like, ew. So now for the top morning. I love that. The name, this one smells like pretty strong. Midnight oil blend. Is there oil in it? No, I know it's burning the midnight oil. I know. I think that means like you're working late, stay up late working or studying. See, I always second guess myself, but I'm always right. So we have little coffees in here. They only had one of these left at Walmart, these little things, and the package was open and it was broken, but I was like, I want it, so I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it broken, I got it broken. I want it ripped open, I got it ripped open. That's what Ariana Grande was talking about. I want that reusable K-Cup for the Keurig, and I got that reusable K-Cup from the Keurig. For the Keurig. This is like a mug tour. Mug tour? This I got at Disney World. It's kind of fun to do the impossible. I'm a Disney adult. I'm a Disney adult, and I'm not ashamed to say it. All my Disney adults, sound off in the comments. We will take over. Oh, this one is a lot darker. Maybe because the inside of this mug is darker. Oh, very, very strong. But I'm the type of person that just because the bag is darker, I'm like, it's stronger. I feel like something that says midnight oil blend, it's like, you gotta get wired to study for your history final tomorrow. What I'm picturing is you're sitting at your desk, you're falling asleep. I gotta have some of that top of the morning tea, coffee. So you go over and you get some, and you have one sip and you go, I'm ready to study for my history final, heart beating. And you learn everything that has ever happened in the history of forever, and you ace your history final. Robert Pattinson's Southern accent in that one movie that came out on Netflix, it was not his best work, but he's also British. So they thought he could go from British to American too Southern. I feel like that's 2 steps. He could do an American accent, like in Twilight, but I feel like it's a whole other ball game trying to do a good Southern accent. I could have been his dialect coach, but they didn't want me. They didn't want me to talk to Robert Pattinson. That story that I told you, that's exactly what would happen if you had this. It's still good though, but this, like, I feel like for each of these coffees, they have their uses. Like for this one is the midnight oil. Like if I'm editing a video at 4 a.m. and I need an extra pick-me-up because I gotta edit for another like 3 or 4 hours, it'll be an instant pick-me-up. I can go for another 8 hours of editing. And then not sleep the next 2 nights. And then ruin my whole sleep schedule all over again. This is that kind of coffee. It's good though, I like it. I like it. Let's see what it says on the back. If everything good in the world got together and made a baby, it would be top of the morning coffee. The last one we're gonna try here is Chamberlain coffee. I remember when this came out, I don't know, I guess it was like a year ago, and I was like, I wanna try this, but it was like steeped coffee, and I've never drank like steeped coffee. I know I'm a coffee connoisseur, but like I only drink like one type of coffee. But then she like rebranded, and it has all kinds of cute colors and just little woodland animals, and it's really cute. This is Emma Chamberlain's coffee, in case I didn't even say whose it was. This is the original family blend. Notes of nothing underneath it. So you can enjoy every sip, slurp, and spill. It happens. I know, girl. I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. If I can get it open. Coffee is just such a fun and heartwarming experience until you get the heart-burning experience. But it smells a lot like the unique corn coffee. My hands are already shaking like a lot. Like a lot. A rich and vibrant medium roast with a juicy complexity similar to biting into a chocolate-covered cherry. If it doesn't taste exactly like a chocolate-covered cherry, I'm gonna be angry. Here we go. No, I'm just kidding. That just fell through. No. Bust on a striped sweater. I have so many striped sweaters, and I think it's subconsciously because of that song from SpongeBob. Because I want SpongeBob to accept me, you know. The foam is like brownish. That's interesting. And it's splashing everywhere. Why is this a splashy one, Emma? Hello. You didn't say notes of splashy. Okay. So this one has a foaminess to it, and the foam is like a brownish kind of color. I don't know if it had to do with the size of the mug being smaller. It smells good. I'm waiting on it to cool off because I don't want that to mess up the experience. I'm sure the people below me are like, perfect. I love a good drum solo. It does kind of have that chocolatey taste. Yeah, it does kind of have like a sweet taste. It's most similar to the unique corn. This one you can kind of taste nuts. There's no nuts in it. No nuts. I honestly like them all. I like them all, period. Okay, so I'll give you situations for each one. I already gave you the situation for top of the morning. In the middle of the night, if you gotta get through something, top of the morning. Morning comfort coffee, sitting on the balcony, watching the sunrise type of coffee. Middle of the day, you need another pick-me-up. You don't want to talk to that one person during your lunch break. Unique corn. I still am gonna go get the Charlie. Unless it is on the menu, I don't want to ask for the Charlie. Let's go in the car. You're in the car. POV, your French boyfriend is telling you you're in the car. Wait, hold on.
You're insecure. You're insecure.
I'll have a medium cold brew coffee with whole milk and 3 pumps of caramel swirl. 2 regular glazed donuts.
Okay.
They just put it as the Charlie. Let's try the Charlie. It came up as the Charlie on the thing, so I think they're like, oh, she was too embarrassed to say the Charlie, and I, in fact, was. This is Charlie D'Amelio's drink. I don't even think I said that. It looks like a pumpkin spice latte. We'll pretend. Pretty good. Oh, I was wondering why it tasted a little bit different. It's cold brew. I read this one article that was like, everyone has tried the Charlie except for one person. Charlie. And I'm like, is this not supposed to be the drink she always gets? I like it. Maddison approved. Plus I got 2 donuts. Don't tell anyone. Oh, the amount of caffeine and sugar. Good job, Charlie. Renegade, 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 renegade. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when I will still be awake. Why did I say tomorrow? Sometimes I don't want to be happy. You're insecure.